Blessings to your day. Happy sunrise. Happy sunrise. Welcome to Give Me My Rights, WRITES Daily Podcast with Nadine Poetry One. You guys, I'm one word, I am one number. This is the podcast where I utilize some of my original quotes to hopefully encourage and inspire your day. And if I'm doing this correctly, you guys will start your day with positive energy and walk out smiling because your smile matters to life. It matters to your energy. And it goes good with sunlight. I believe that. We've already received our first blessing of the day because we have opened our eyes and we now have life. So thank you, Lord, for blessing us with life today. I am the poet outside of the box. I do things a little bit different from other writers and poets because I have this morning live where I like to share with you guys, the listeners and the viewers, positive energy to help us start our day. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. Before I do, I want to let you guys know I have some Gerald Albright classic music playing in the background featuring Will Downing. And, just to have us relax this morning, before we go out and face the world. So, Grand Rising, happy sunrise, and blessings to your day. The quote today is, I bring magnetic speaking. I bring magnetic speaking. You have, those people that, everything that come out of their mouths is a lie. And the listeners cannot use nothing they say because everything is always a lie, right? And they make these lies up because they want to be convincing. So they'll sugarcoat or, add something to it, exaggerate a conversation just to try to convince you. But it's a lie, everything they're saying. They don't know that it's a lie. And they don't even know it's a lie because they are convincing themselves that they're telling the truth. And they do it so frequently. It sounds good to their ear. But no one ever tells them, girl or man, stop lying. And we have to tell them that. I have an old lady related to me that acts just like that. An old lady. She lies to her kids. She laughs. She stirs up discourse. And she's an old lady. And you wouldn't think that somebody of a particular age will live their lives and their whole conversation is filled with nothing but fabricated lies, fabricated stories, falsehoods. But the reality is, speaking should be magnetic. And you don't have to lie to do it. You don't have to lie to do it. People should walk away when they hear you speak with something that they can use, Or you should be saying things that that you've used or you've experienced or maybe something that you can use later. Speaking with magnetic words that help somebody out. Help somebody out. Not just a whole bunch of gibberish, because your lips can move and make sounds. A lot of people speak that way. They know their lips can move, their lips can make sounds. So just to be a part of a conversation, they'll fabricate a whole story just to draw you in. And you think they're being magnetic, but it's lies. I'm telling you. I know people that way. So today, this holiday, Holiday Eve, Friday, right? Let us be saying things that matter. Let us be saying things that matter. Things that matter to other people. Things that matter to you. You're speaking it, right? Things that matter to life. Anything that is magnetic, where someone can walk away feeling attached to your statements, feeling like they've learned something, feeling like they've gained something because you said words, you utilized words, you made sentences that made sense. They were magnetic. And people drew closer to you. Thank you for the hearts. I do appreciate it. Let them learn something. Let them feel like they heard something that was so unique and profound that they can actually consider using it later. The word talks about that. It says, do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouth, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. I'll repeat that. The word says, do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouth, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. I want to be that person. And by the way, that was said by the Ephesians. I always try to be that person. Magnetic speaking. Now, I know that we have those moments where we like to have fun, right? And we're just saying anything for the fun of it all. We're laughing, we're kidding around. You know, we're jive talking. You know, old saying, back in the day, jive talking, right? I love those moments, right? Very great way to go about life. Absolutely, I agree with you. It is a great way to go about life. And it is a perfect way to help people to remember who you are and what you stand for, magnetic speaking. But we do have those moments where we're having fun and we're talking a whole bunch of mess, kidding around, right? But every now and again, let us say something that matters, that should be important to you, and you're sharing it, you know, and helping people find a sense of importance in your statement. That is important. That is magnetic. So you don't always look crazy and sound conflicted mentally, thinking that life is just a ball of fun, because it really is not. And every now and again, there are these serious conversations that you may indulge in, and you just kind of want to make sense. And you kind of want to say things that you're knowledgeable about, that you're researched on, that you know, and it's magnetic because somebody can learn. Somebody can gravitate towards what you're saying. If they have any questions, they can ask. And you can give them the right answers. Sometimes we start to wonder, why do so many people waste their time just letting anything come out of their mouths that is going to be more offensive and harmful than it is helpful? Think about that, because, you know, our circle that we choose to be around is important. And if they are always speaking nonsensical mess, is that really the people you want in your close circumference? We have to think about that. Magnetic speaking is drawing people to you because you're saying the right things that is helpful to them at the right time and in the right place. Magnetically speaking. Rather than nonsense and lies coming from your lips to be a problem for the lives of others, causing problems, stirring up mess, conflict, altercations, confrontations. And sometimes saying the wrong things can present a problem right before your very own feet. Because you didn't watch what you say, or you said something that was offensive, or you did not choose your words wisely. You were not thinking to magnetically be speaking. And if you were, you thought about it in a negative way. And now that becomes your own issue. Something that can be avoided if we choose to use words that are going to be helpful more often than we do words that are nonsensical, because we want to have fun. Fun is awesome. This is a weekend to have fun. But still, there may be those little small conversations with your family and friends where you need to kind of make sense. We also should not be using language that is going to coerce someone into doing something that can be harmful to themselves as well. Last night on Imperfect Poetry Thursday, I talked about that song, Spin That. The lyrics in that song is exactly what I'm talking about. It can coerce someone into doing something that is harmful to themselves as well. Now, in the fun of it all, I'll dance to it. I like a good beat. I'm not gonna lie. So I'll get my dance on, because I gets my dance on. I gets my dance on. But when I'm speaking seriously, I'm not gonna coerce someone into doing something that is gonna harm their life. It is important that we, you know, are cognizant of what we say. And we take accountability when we are not saying the right things to someone that can certainly use the right thing at that right time. We have to be careful. So today, we need to just make sure that we are using words that are more helpful and make sense, providing sensibility to those who seek it. But also contribute goodness and graciousness through magnetic speaking. You know what I mean. As for me, it's Friday. I'm going to prepare for the holiday tomorrow. I hope you guys do the same. Remember, speak to those relatives and those friends and all that family that can use a good word. Give them something magnetic that they can walk away with feeling like, I've learned something from you today. I've learned something from you today, Wonder Woman. Okay? You're a Wonder Woman, honey. You give magnetic speaking. That's what Wonder Woman do. Okay? I've learned something from you today. You shared something with me today. Styles by B. You want them to walk away feeling like they learned something from you today, whether it be your style or whether it be your magnetic speaking. That's what this family weekend should be about. Speaking about things that are going to make sense. And listen, that song, Spin That, don't play that for your children. You don't want them stealing, and you don't want them being frauds. Okay? I'm just saying. Anyway, guys, blessings to your day. Listen, join me next week for Imperfect Poetry Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on your favorite social media platform. Last night, I had a good poem that talked about proud of. You know, and I asked all of my listeners and viewers to please state something that you were proud of, because we live in a world that always talks about negativity with all the chaos going on in politics and everything. Sometimes we just want to be proud. Express it. That's what last night was about. Join me next week. I'll come with more good poetry for you guys, and hopefully it's something that, you know, will resonate with you well and you want to participate in the conversation about the poem. Also, I am the owner and founder of Skin Poetry One, which is my organic skin oil butters. Guys, if you have not got the experience, get into it. It's great stuff for us, by us, okay? We're moving away from buying those things on the shelves that have all of those chemicals in it that we don't even know what they are, but we're applying it to our hair, our skin, and our face. No. Skin Poetry One organic skin oil butters has no chemicals, no carcinogens, no artificial colors, no artificial fragrance, no synthetic ingredients ever. Just pure or all natural, plant-based organic ingredients. Goodness for your skin, your family skin, every age group, every skin type, man, woman, and child in the family. My products offer a good help to healing, deep hydration, and intense moisture. Check it out. Skin Poetry One organic skin oil butters. Guys, it is certainly worth the moisture. It's good stuff. It's good stuff, okay? Go to the website at https://skinpoetry1.nadinepoetry1.com, okay? Get into it, guys. It's worth the moisture. As for me, again, I'm going to head out. I don't want to monopolize any more of your day. It's Friday. I know you guys want to get to it. Some of you are traveling. Some of you are already at your destination and woke up this morning ready to party with your family and start that Independence Day early. I'm here for it. But remember, magnetically speak to those who have ears to listen, you know, and have the minds to want to learn something from you. Make your words be the words that they gravitate towards, that let them ask questions that's serious and going to be helpful and beneficial to their lives. We can offer that. And then after that, talk your mess. Have your fun. Whatever you do it with love. However you do it with love. Blessings to your day. Bye.